Hello everyone, it has been quite some time. Whether you're new to the channel or you've just forgotten what I look like, welcome. My name is Mark from My Size Hedge Fund, and it's time to play some Netrunner. This is a Edward Kim's Rebecca Black's tribute band, and I've goofed that name. Got it right in my first intro, but unfortunately didn't get to complete that game. So we're back. And as the name implies, it is a Friday chip deck with Imp, trying to get that whole infinite going. Opening hand here is a little bit clunky. It has draw, but doesn't have money, so I'm going to mulligan. And this has worked out pretty well. Employee Strike, maybe not as valuable against the basic Wayland, Building a Better World, because it's 1 credit for a transaction operation. Then again, we may take that completely back when they start playing like Brian Stinson and all the operations, and cause us all sorts of issues. So we're going to try and force some reses. We're going to try and get Mining Accident down, and we're going to try and get the Edward Kim threat online, especially when they want to play transactions. The rest of our hand, we want to play Career Fair and Earthrise, so I think Run, Mining Accident, Earthrise seems good, depending on what happens in our runs, of course. So Vanilla, well, that'll just bump us completely out. Didn't quite get the reaction on HQ we wanted, so we'll try R&D. We will jack out. We'll draw the once. Should have done that at the start, but we had hoped on getting a Mining Accident going, which wasn't to be. We could have run Archives, played it, but when they've played zero cost things, maybe not the best. Then again, maybe not the worst. So you'd imagine this is Brian, which means we need to get our money up very fast, which we'll do right here. So now they've hedge fund and they're starting to get their money going, which means Mining Accident is getting worse and worse the longer things go on. We do have Employee Strike as well, so that might be worth playing. Alternatively at the moment, I think we sure gamble, turning wheel, run twice, and get some counters. Yeah, so that'll at least force some defenses over here and might keep them away from a scoring remote. Or not. Also, as soon as we find Paperclip, we're in a much better spot. We can start putting on some aggression. So, server 1, something in it. Should probably check it. Try and force a res, but at the moment they're just playing really cheap gear check. If we inject, we could possibly get breakers into the bin, so let's go for that. Instead we lose an imp, which is unfortunate. And this is less than ideal. Let's go Earthrise, let's get some money and get some more money. Pitch the MK Ultra, that's 2 breakers at least in the bin. This unadvanced isn't as scary. Project Atlas with no counters isn't too bad. Could of course just be an upgrade as well. Reverse counts is something we might have to watch out for. So let's not completely goof it. 2 Mining Accidents, but still don't have the money, still don't have the breakers we need really. They have too much money for it to really pay off right now. So let's inject first. We lose another imp and 2 Davids. Well, that's pretty terrible, and that is this tribute band ruined completely. I don't think we even need Friday chip now. So instead, we are going to get some money going. And we'll pitch this and be very, very sad. And that is the detriment of playing Inject when you're looking for specific programs. Money-wise, we're doing well, and we're getting closer to finding our Paperclip at the very least. We should probably be running for more turning wheel counters to at least put that threat on board. Okay, and now they're doing something over here. Okay, so let's see. Career fair is not much good to us at the moment. Let's run server 1, see what we're dealing with here. We're missing paperclip, but we have all the other breakers we need. Interesting. Junebug. Okay. We lose kind of a relevant card. Same old thing would have been the best out of that. Let's draw. Let's run R&D. Check out. Run R&D and check out. So now we'll be at least in a better position to challenge. We can get our paperclip down next turn. We're on to C3 cards. Or they're just going to go for it. And like we can get in here. This could be a Marcus Batty. But I think we go for this. As it's only in Oaktown, I don't think we need to worry about punitive too much. And we can even index and see what's going on. So, perfect. Take the Oaktown and Cyberdex. Well, that's pretty irrelevant to us. The imps are now gone, unfortunately, and not to come back. So let's take a look at R&D instead. Let's index altogether. Might as well just keep putting the pressure on. And we can see 3 cards, so we could close out the game, in theory. We'll take that. We will take that as well, I suppose. Then we do have to worry about punitive. Will o' the Wisp is annoying. That is one thing. So we'll put that at the bottom. We will put Sapper, Ice Wall, and then these 2. And then we will run R&D again. Whoops, I went overly overboard with the tokens. Eek. So they've drawn their Ice Wall, now they have a Sapper. But all of this is just Gear Check Ice at this stage. Maybe they have a surprise in store. And it might be worth checking out HQ now that we've seen a couple of cards off R&D. Let's draw one. Let's draw again. Another indexing. Okay, that's good. Let's run HQ, because we haven't checked anything in here since the start, basically. MK Ultra. It's going to cost us 2, and then an extra 3. So that brings it down to 9, and then 1. So yeah, we might as well go through. So 1 more brings it down to 8. Ah, Will o' the Wisp comes up. So they've paid 4 for it at least. And they will get to send one of our breakers to the bottom. Most likely it'll be Paperclip. Well, we get a glove of food for our troubles, so that's not too bad. And the last click. It was indeed Paperclip. Okay. Just take money and pop this down. So we need to get our Earthrise up again, but we don't want to give them an easy Brian Stinson. So they're going to rush and hope that we don't have a paperclip in hand. Basically, we just draw. It could be Junebug as well. Legwork. Probably not exciting. Alternatively, we just... Oh no, we can't index because we don't have paperclip. Also, no. I think we just prepare ourselves. Take money. I think we can get rid of Ice Carver. Turntable might be good if they score a global food. We can get rid of a hostile or something, for example. Actually, that won't be relevant because we're in match point, aren't we? We are. So I think that's the least necessary. Now that we don't have Imp, we don't have David, all that kind of thing. So they're going to score global food, get themselves on 3 points, but they're on very little money now. Unfortunately, our paperclip is still hidden. And we'll play the employee strike while they're poor. So, just in case they find some money, this at least will cost them a credit. Oh, they're going for this. Leaves them on 2 credits, so it's not amazing. Might as well inject. Still no sign. Okay, let's do this. Let's do... We do need to find it, actually. Things are less good now. Let's do this all together, and then let's... Okay, so 2 paperclips in the bottom. Fire this off as well. There we go. So we'll get rid of 1. Our last card is paperclip. And let's get rid of... I've had worse. Don't think we'll need spooned, and we're probably not likely to need ice carver. Get rid of an employee strike. We have to get rid of a lot of cards here. Let's get rid of both employee strikes. And I think this game's going to end soon, so I don't think the daily cast is that good. I think indexing, legwork, I think all of these are more important. The mining accident even probably as well, because we can pretty much guarantee it will land. Okay, so looking like a bluff over here with the Junebug maybe. So I think it's going to be an indexing, and that should see out the game, I think. If it doesn't, we can legwork. And we should be able to land the mining accident, or we will be able to land the mining accident now as well. If all comes to all. But we do see a hostile, so whew, got out of that. So hostile on top, and let's run again. If this was an archer, that would have been quite bad and quite embarrassing. So I plucked that off the top, and we just about see it out. Paperclip diving to the bottom was quite unfortunate, especially because we have to throw out some good cards. Will-o'-the-Wisp is a card that I've liked, but doesn't see much play. It's quite expensive to use at 4. Did put them down quite a lot, but we managed to dig through just enough and get off the indexings to get ourselves the rest of the way home. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we'll get to show off Friday Chip and Imp very, very soon. And thank you for watching me once again. Apologies for the delay. and hopefully it won't be quite so long before the next one.